ends in 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Scouts moves real fast. Yeah, the soldiers shoot rockets. Yeah, the pirates and people on fire. Yeah, the demo man shoots grenades and sticky bombs. Heavy uses his minigun to spread his enemies. The engineer builds the buildings like sensors and dispensers. Medic heals of people. Yeah, and the sniper kills people in long range with his sniper rifle. And the spy is the master of disguise. Now that you met the team, now we must go for the objective. Gotta capture control points. Yeah, gotta capture the intelligence. Yeah, we must push the cards. Yeah, we must kill the enemy team. And what is this game that we play on? Well, this is Team Fortress 2. Team Fortress 2.
JonTron.
Very well!
It's beautiful.
Ah, what perfection. What a beautiful day, wouldn't you say, Rockington?
Hilo is dead!
I lost Rockington. I lost a rock! Well, I do believe I've forgotten why I'm standing here. I guess I'll go back inside.
Thankfully, I already don't remember this. Let that be a bloody lesson to you. Fire! Fire! Fire!
Jacques, it's time to finally lay this nightmare to rest.
So it has begun, John.
The
I'm sorry,
robots are at the
but
gate.
this is for the good of everyone in the galaxy.
Jacques, what are you talking about? This is finally our chance to redeem—
Erasing memory.
Hey! What just
Jacques, why are
happened?
you green? Holy crap, a new Banjo Kazooie game! Jacques, let's go play this!
Oh shit.
Now, Jacques, I know you weren't around when the Banjo Kazooie games were popular, but I'm telling you, this is a huge day for me.
I'm omnipresent.
Right, okay, yes, what? Look, I'm gonna put the Banjo Kazooie game in and we're gonna have a great time, okay? Alright, here goes. Taking the next step towards the rest of my life!
I think not.
Yeah, okay, yeah, okay, yeah, okay! Jacques, why did you do that? Oh! Jacques, how can you do this to me, man? I want to play that game for years, and finally I get it!
This will work.
Hey, check it out. It's Donkey Kong Country. Man, this game really takes me back, as far as I can remember. It was the early 90s. You just got your hands on this crazy new game, Donkey Kong Country, with sweet, revolutionary 3D rendered graphics. Who could forget the fond memories of snapping these games into our Super Nintendos, hearing that familiar click and hitting the on button. Then there, in the dead silence of night, with your blanket enveloping you in a heavenly shroud of comfort, you heard that euphoric jingle for the very first time.
Not
From that
bad.
moment on, it was clear.
Not bad
It was
at all.
obvious. It went without saying. You didn't play Rareware, you lived them. Enter a golden era of video games unlike anything the world had ever seen. Stunning new graphics, new ways to play, and a race to see who could make the best looking and most game-changing software. It was truly the Wild West, and leading the helm was Rareware. In their early days, they were known for such games as Battletoads and Wizards and Warriors. But they didn't hit critical acclaim until they became a second-party developer for Nintendo and rocked the world with their Donkey Kong Country line of games. Gaming would never again be the same. It was no longer about your high score, it was about the adventure! And Rare knew this. They knew it better than the rest of us. And that's when things got crazy. Donkey Kong Country 2, Diddy's Conquest, and Donkey Kong Country 3, Dixie Kong's Double Trouble, Diddy Kong Racing, Blast Corps, Killer Instinct, GoldenEye 007, Donkey Kong 64, Perfect Donkey Kong, coming again. That's the thing that was so, seriously, no pun intended, rare about Rareware, is that they were like the Beatles of video games. They could take on seemingly any genre of gaming and set the bar while they were at it. Their lineup from the early 90s to the year 2000 was something I can only describe as, it's sublime, it's godlike, it's good. But we're forgetting someone, aren't we? Aren't we? That's right, you didn't think I could possibly overlook Banjo-Kazooie, did you? I mean, look at the title of the video.
Okay, this does not look good.
I was probably gonna mention it. What's so great about Banjo-Kazooie, you ask, huh? Well, I'm just not even sure I could put it into words, but I sure as hell can try. Ever just looked across a misty shoreline, gazed over beyond the horizon, and said to yourself, what if? Nah. There you go. Do you need further explanation? Do you need clarity? Do you need clarity? Every single part of the game was packed to the brim with originality and content. Sure, it was a collectathon, if you will, but I still don't get why this is considered a derogatory thing when referring to games. Yes, it is a game where you collect things, but the game is built around it, so it's fine. Each collectible is ingeniously hidden within different parts of the level, and the best part about finding them is you have to survey the landscape and locate them by the seat of your own wit. There's no waypoints, okay? It's not like, Bravo Team, Bear and Bird, meet us at Alpha Point! There's none of that. And of course, it must be said that Banjo-Kazooie had a freaking awesome sequel called Banjo-Tooie. It's pretty dang rare. Well, there it is again. When you're graced with a sequel of that quality and size. But then, something terrible happened. A misstep on the stairway to glory. In the year 2002, Rareware in its entirety was purchased by Microsoft Corporation. They started making games like Grab by the Ghoulies, Perfect Dark Zero, and Cameo, Elements of Power. And it's fuzzy, but I could swear that I remember something else. Something far more sinister. Well, if we can't play the new one, Jock,
this is actually
then I guess
really bad.
we might as well just play the old one. It's the next best thing.
Damn it!
John, stand back.
Hell of a shot,
And
mister.
that's how you skin a cat. Bird, I don't care, let's play the game already.
I hate wizards so much.
I will rip off your ghost head and cram your stupid hat.
Banjo-Kazooie, nuts and bolts, but nuts
You
and...
turn me on eye against me,
No.
and by God, I'll kill you for it. I cannot believe What dumb son of a bitch?
Jock, I'm sorry, man. I didn't realize.
Please register me.
Everything's gone
This is
bloody
only one thing
crazy.
to do now.
You imbecile! You've doomed us all.
Here it is. Banjo-Kazooie, nuts and bolts. It's sort of a bittersweet feeling, seeing the Rareware logo again after all these years.
Ooh, what a
You hear
curious
that jingle right
sensation!
there? Well, that's the stuff of heaven. And look, it's Spiral Mountain. Good to see you again, old friend. Mountains can't be friends. So we're met with a familiar menu screen, but it's a little different than before. For starters, looks like Banjo's become a bit of a hoarder, huh? I guess those are all the Xboxes he had that red ringed. Whoa, they're all about to topple over, but they never do! So, let's do the deed and start up the single-player campaign. Huh, is that Battletoads in the background? Nice touch. So the game starts off with a bit of a retrospective. It tells the tale of Banjo, Kazooie, and Gruntilda, and shows the games that came before.
Overcoming many perils and speech impediments to send Gruntilda tumbling to her doom.
Alright, yeah, that's a pretty good job.
Oh, Conker's Bad Fur Day music. We get it, Rareware, you used to be cool. Can you get on with it? Stop! Stop it! Stop taunting me! Oh, geez. Oh, darn it. They got fat. So this radio here tells Banjo and Kazooie that it's been 10 years since they were invented and that they're all fat and washed up. Yep. Can you feel that? Can you feel it? This kind of reminds me of the beginning of Conker's Bad Fur Day. Except instead of being funny, it's just Banjo telling us over and over that he should have ordered a small pizza. I'm fucking serious. Look at this shit. We get it. Yes. Yeah, okay, small pizza. Why you always be telling me this? Oh, I'm in the trash. How did I get there? So they meet up with Grunty again, and it's like old times. Oh shit, here we go! The fuck?
That's
I didn't
some
pause.
shonky business
I didn't
right
fucking
there.
pause the game in unfiltered Comic Sans. Oh, I guess it was Tweedledum over here that did it. So this guy calls himself the Lord of Games, or a log. Yeah, this game reminds me of some certain kinds of logs. Like these ones!
You have
Your
done
name
well.
is odd and you look a bit queer? You gotta understand, she's from a different era. Man, this sure does follow up on the spirit of Banjo-Kazooie games subtly breaking the fourth wall. If you spell subtly like this. Now then, in line with your Banjo tradition, your challenge will consist of collecting as many pointless objects as possible. Whoa! You just hold on a second!
Everyone!
Get it? Because Banjo-Kazooie was totally this tedious? Holy shit! No, it's too painful to watch. Yeah, you got that part right. Gamers today don't want all this, they just want to shoot things?
Yes,
But as we're broadening the
affirmative.
demographic, I'll have to think of something original. Something original, huh? Broadening the demographic? Alright, I'll bite. What exactly did you guys have in mind?
Come on, move the cart!
The cart needs to go forward!
Cars?
Stay close to that bloody
Cars?
Keep pushing!
Plant yourself on that darn point, mister!
Keep that cart moving! Push the cart!
I can sit here and be shoveled shed all day, but no one can tell me that anyone, anywhere thought this was an okay thing to do! Why? Why would you take a fucking Banjo-Kazooie game, one that we've been waiting for years,
I'm
and
afraid
make
not.
it about fucking Lego cars? No, I must calm myself. Let me go ahead and try to explain this, how do you say, very well justified rage. Let's go back to the roots of the problem. And maybe, if you don't already see it the way I do, you might just change your mind. Flashback to the year 2000. You just beat Banjo-Tooie and you hear Gruntilda say those beautiful words. You just wait until Banjo 3. Flash forward to late 2006. 6 whole years after the release of Banjo-Tooie, fans of the series were graced with something wonderful to hold on to. Something that made the coming years look brighter than ever. A real, next-gen Banjo-Kazooie game! Her secret wishes were finally realized. We were once again privileged to experience that lost genre of video gaming's adolescence. A new, big-budget 3D platforming game. Banjo's coming back, baby, and we were happier than ever. Only, do you see anything wrong here? I don't know about you, but I don't see any cars! Or boats, or planes. All I see is the promise of something so beautiful. Excuse me. It's so beautiful.
Perfect.
Oh god, I can't stand to look at it anymore. So here we are at Showdown Town. Great, looks more like a bad custom Counter-Strike map. Oh good, I get to move around finally. Oh good, a tutorial on car parts. Oh, you know you're doing something wrong with your game if the first 3 hours isn't menus. Good, I just put a make a car.
Nice
I
job,
don't even want to
partner.
kill myself right now. This is a sin. This is a true sin. An ultimate crime against the entire gaming community. I mean, what if after Super Mario World, Nintendo came out with a teaser trailer for Super Mario 64, and upon release day, you were greeted with Mario City Simulator! And then you turned on the game and Shigeru Miyamoto's Ghost comes out and it's like, oh, fucking who likes the old Mario games, am I right? BRB! Making Legend of Zelda Modern Warfare! So pretty much, there are level gates all around, almost exactly like Mario Sunshine. Like I said, pretty much exactly. What do I do? No, seriously, what do I do? Seriously, what do I do? No, I'm fucking serious! Ladies and gentlemen, I've plucked a whale from the ocean and he sounds like a seal.
Oh, me mother.
So, seriously, this is just one big empty level with nothing to do in it. I eventually found out that you gotta talk to people to unlock missions where you can actually do things. So why then can I walk around this giant wasteland? This feels more empty than Fallout 3, a game that's supposed to feel empty! I swear to God, it feels like I'm playing a game that wasn't finished. I know there's missions, but why? This is a Banjo-Kazooie game. It's about the adventure. And fine, if you're gonna make it a car game, fine. But why make this overworld that has absolutely nothing in it? Let me guess. Is it perchance because the last games had overworlds that had things in them? Is that why? If you're trying to live on your predecessor's success, that's fine. But you can't change the game mechanics and still keep the old level design! That makes no sense! But I'll tell you what does make a little bit of sense to me. Now, I can't prove it, and I haven't read anything confirming it, but consider this the intuition of a seasoned veteran of the early video game industry. Based on this old trailer and these barren levels, it would seem to me that Banjo-Kazooie Nuts and Bolts was actually going to be Banjo 3 at some point. Like I said, I can't prove it, but it would make this all make sense. And you know what? If they had gone through with it, I bet it would have been a decently good game. I mean, I don't know if it would have lived up to the originals, but the assets are all here. The graphics are pretty appealing, everything is stylized, and Banjo actually controls pretty satisfyingly on the ground. And I'm not kidding, the atmosphere in some places is actually pretty fantastic. The real part of the game is boring. I don't even care. Do you care? Do you fucking care? I don't care. Maybe I can end the game early by killing Gruntilda while she's in the open! Get it! Get it! Kick her ass!
You're doing
Seriously,
good, lad.
this ain't funny anymore. This is now called JonTron. Even though you may not believe this, I hate the fact that I have to hate this game. In an era where developers are piss scared to take a tiptoe outside the proverbial box, it's actually nice to see something with a hint of originality. But this is not the way to do it. This should have been called Tip Top Nuts and Bolts. Why slap Banjo-Kazooie on this? I respect the idea, but come on, guys, you're better than this. Fuck you! I'm sorry, that was out of line. I can't do this anymore. I don't care if I have to sit here forever. I'm not playing any more of this goddamn game!
No.
There's robots at the gate! Hey, who's on fire now? Circles around you. Yes!
Booyah!
I did it.
Fred
I saved the
We
world.
are killers!
Job well done.
Well done.
No worries!
All in a day's work.